Last week, I told you about my glasses, my bed, and the bill at the restaurant. I told you about my pattern, where I'm strong, where I slip, and what that says about me. And I asked you to think about yours. Today, I want to go a little further because since that episode and even before it, I have observed people in training rooms, in boardrooms, across dining tables. And what I've noticed is this. Most of us are not one consistent version of ourselves. We shift depending on who is in the room. We adjust depending on what is at stake. And most of the time, we do not even realize we are doing that. So today, I want to hold up a few more mirrors and I want you to look honestly. Let me start with the pattern I see most often. You know this person, maybe you are this person. At work, excellent. The moment the manager walks in, this person is the first to speak, the first to offer a solution, the first to look prepared. The presentation is immaculate. The email is worded perfectly. But at home, the leaking tap has been dripping for 3 weeks. There's even a bucket under it now. The insurance renewal kept getting pushed. The child's parent-teacher meeting was missed because something came up at work. I have seen this in so many professionals I have worked with. And when I point it out gently, the response is always the same. Jaspreet, why do you say this? I'm so responsible at work. Yes, you are. But responsibility that only shows up when someone is watching, that is not responsibility, that is performance. And there's a very big difference between the two. Then there's a second pattern, and this one is very common in India, especially in professions that carry a lot of weight and status. I've seen many senior corporate leaders. In the boardroom, they are thorough, precise, completely present in every meeting. But at home, the same person does not listen when their child is speaking, leaves their shoes in the middle of the room, treats home like a hotel he happens to own. This reminds me of a client who was an accomplished professional, respected in his field, sharp in every session. Every commitment was honored, every detail was attended to, but the moment we moved away from their area of expertise and began talking about relationships, about how they show up with their team, with their family, the shutters came down. He was neither confused nor resistant. He was absent because for this person, accountability lived inside the role. Outside it, it simply did not exist. And then there is one more, the type 3. The person who is driven, ambitious, always moving, but only when the result is visible. Give them a high-stake project with a deadline and an audience, they'll be exceptional. Ask them to mentor a junior colleague with no credit attached, no recognition, no line on the appraisal form, and suddenly they are too busy. I see this a lot in corporate India. We have become very good at working hard for things that are seen and very comfortable letting go of things that are not. But let me tell you what I have learned, the things nobody sees are exactly where character is built, and character over time is what becomes stature. And here is what I want you to sit with. We talk a lot about building stature in our careers, in our industries, in the rooms we want to be invited into, but stature is not built in the boardroom, it is not built on stage or when the right people are watching. It is built in the moments nobody witnesses. The tap you fixed without being asked, not 3 weeks later, not after a bucket appeared under it. The parent-teacher meeting you showed up for, even when the work made it inconvenient. The junior colleague you mentored with no credit attached, no line on the appraisal form. The standard you held at home with the same precision you bring to a boardroom. That is where stature is formed. People do not sense your stature from your title, they sense it from your patterns. And patterns are the ones that actually define you, are made in private, which nobody sees. I'm Jaspreet Kaur. This is Stature Beyond the Title. A new episode arrives every week. Subscribe so you never miss one. And if today's episode made you stop and think, share it with one person who needs to hear it, because the best thing about finding your pattern is helping someone else find theirs a little sooner. I'll see you next week.